Curio Cards. Curio Cards NFT, an NFT created in 2017 by Thomas Hunt, Travis Uhrig, and Rhett Creighton, has suddenly become popular again. The unsuccessful startup, after launching the cards as ERC20 tokens, went away for 4 years, leaving the cards in a vending machine contract. Later on, NFT archaeologists found the cards in an NFT in a vending machine contract, purchased all the cards, and began speaking about Curio Cards. That was a few months ago. Now, within the last 24 hours, Curio Cards appears to have gone viral. While once there was only 500 owners, now there's more than 1,100 owners of the cards, and the volume has gone up from 1.2, from below 1,000 Ethereum traded, or about, I don't know, $1 million, is that right? To about $2.8 million in just 24 hours. During a period last night during our live show, 4 or 5 cards were purchased for a total of $80,000, some in the double-digit Ethereum range, 10, 20. A picture of Mad Bitcoins drawn as a wizard sold for $36,000 alone. Josh Sigala, your thoughts on the rediscovery of Curio Cards? Also, the project has been discovered by Gary Vee, a famous Twitter personality with 2 million followers, and Daryl Morey, president of the Philadelphia 76ers, who changed his profile picture to a picture of my friend Rhett, who's a computer programmer. Josh Sigala, your thoughts on Curio Cards?
Yeah, well, I'd love to see Rhett back on the show. You know, I think it's fantastic. You're a visionary. What you guys built there. I think it was very, very interesting back then. But you know, I was talking for the longest time. I didn't really understand why someone want to buy a digital thing. I think it's kind of, for me, it's kind of a two-edged sword. Like, what I love about VR is go in there and anyone can create as much real estate as they want, and as many weird things and cars, and you see some skateboard riding along with eyes, and then you hear some voice going, "Hey man," and you look down, it's like a skateboard with eyes, and you're like tripping out and thinking, wow, that's crazy. And it's just the weirdest world ever, that anyone can create anything. And what I would hate to see is homelessness in VR, because, you know, they can't afford the NFT for that thing, for that house. You know, that would suck. So for me, it's like digital items is a weird thing. But then the other day I was, you know, as you can see, I've moved into my new place and there's no art on the wall. And we were, I was talking to the artist that I wanted to get one of these photos from. And I said, why don't you NFT? And then I had to explain why I think it would be good, because if I bought one of his paintings with an NFT, I could then resell that painting with the NFT to prove that it's an original one of his. It would allow him to make scarcity of his works. So only 100 prints or whatever, and 100 NFTs, and I could then sell it on and prove absolutely that I got this from this guy. And it would have to sell with the picture. And for the first time, it sort of clicked. And of course, for you, Thomas, this clicked for you a long time ago. And so I'm really glad to see that finally you're getting retribution for that, and people are actually recognizing your work in that. But you know, there's been a bunch of people in crypto that this has happened to. For instance, you know, Adam B. Levine, for instance, he invented a whole bunch of stuff. Even the word token first sort of came from him for a long time. Like, everyone was talking about coins, and he was like, "No, tokens. You know, it's about token. It's giving me." You know, no one's recognized him for that stuff. So, you know, some of these early Bitcoins came up with a lot of stuff, and so it's great to see Curio Cards actually getting that recognition it deserves. Well done.
Thank you so much. Martine Wishmayer, your thoughts on Curio Cards, which some are saying is the first art NFTs on Ethereum. The first.
I think they're fantastic. It's good to see that, like, you know, years later they get rediscovered. I I didn't understand the whole value behind the NFTs at first. To be honest, I was just like Josh. I was late to the party. And now if I want to have like a Thomas Hunt in Special Agent 007 outfit, curio card number 20, I can't even afford it anymore. So, you know, I'm just too late to the party, but I do see the value of this. Like, where Josh said, you know, you can like authenticate real art for on your wall. The cypherpunk or the crypto artist Martin Fischer from Prague. I've got some works downstairs, and they are authenticated on the blockchain. So if I would sell it, I can prove that it's an original. But what I'd really like to see is that the original creator gets a kickback on that. Like, for example, if somebody sells a curio card, that the original creators get a tiny percentage of that, so that they stay in the loop, so that it's not the auction houses and the fancy galleries that will make all the money, and basically the artist doesn't really benefit from it. But I think in the future like now, we should have a system where the original artist is compensated for every time, you know, this artwork sells. So in the future they get their royalties out of it. Not exactly on the topic of curio cards, but it is NFT. And I read somewhere, like, you know, everybody has these smartwatches nowadays, and they come with these boring watch faces. So I think there is a good market for NFTs there, that you can buy, like, you know, really arty watch faces for your smartwatch, and that you actually can, like, prove that you are the owner of that original artwork, which is your watch. It's not just a watch, it's your watch, you know, and it's with original artwork. So that I think is a good application for it. So yeah, we'll see a lot more happening in this space, and it's fantastic that the curio cards finally get, like, you know, the attention they really deserve. Well, not really half the attention they deserve, but still, you know, they're more. It's coming alive. You were just too early again. You know, that's the thing, Thomas. You were just too early. You were too early with the World Crypto Network. You know, before people, you know, when you started with World Crypto Network, people thought with crypto, they thought about Kryptonite, the stuff that killed Superman. So 0 viewers at the time. Then with the years ago with the NFTs, before they were NFTs, but they were collectibles, you know. So yeah, maybe you should just, like, you know, you did it twice, and 2 times the timing was off. So, you know.
I have an incredible startup formula. I start the company up, we go out of business. 4 years later, we're a runaway success. So you have to hang in there for my projects. They last a long time. There is a 1% royalty on the curio cards that are sold through OpenSea that does go directly to the artist. It's split evenly amongst just the artist, nobody else. Some are saying that curio cards belong in a museum, perhaps the British Museum, the German Museum, Smithsonian, Metropolitan Museum of Art, maybe all 4. Like, it would be fun that you could say that as a sentence, but something like that might happen. Lamar Wilson, your thoughts on the incredible developments in curio cards that had